How are you recently?
How are you recently?
The teacher got a little angry.
The teacher got a little angry.
My watch is faster than yours.
My watch is faster than yours.
Cheer up.
Cheer up.
He can hardly speak.
He can hardly speak.
He lacks courage.
He lacks courage.
I feel like eating an ice cream.
I feel like eating an ice cream.
I won't be able to see him today.
I won't be able to see him today.
I love you.
I love you.
All that glitters is not gold.
All that glitters is not gold.
I could say nothing but that I was sorry.
I could say nothing but that I was sorry.
You can never turn the clock back.
You can never turn the clock back.
The answer is 0.
The answer is 0.
The figure seems all right.
The figure seems all right.
We need more than listening. We need action.
We need more than listening. We need action.
I will arrange everything.
I will arrange everything.
Don't keep the truth from me.
Don't keep the truth from me.
Don't let this get you down.
Don't let this get you down.
Control yourself.
Control yourself.
Keep it up.
Keep it up.
I hope we can see each other again sometime.
I hope we can see each other again sometime.
You should look at it yourself.
You should look at it yourself.
Thanks for your flattering me.
Thanks for your flattering me.
He was not a little tired.
He was not a little tired.
I'll call a taxi in case of need.
I'll call a taxi in case of need.
There's hope so long as he is with us.
There is hope so long as he is with us.
Please fetch a chair from another room.
Please fetch a chair from another room.
I'm home.
I'm home.
This is by far the largest cake in the world.
This is by far the largest cake in the world.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Don't be uneasy about the consequence.
Don't be uneasy about the consequence.
Most games cost about that much.
Most games cost about that much.
That's all I need.
That's all I need.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
You can't miss it.
You can't miss it.
What horrible weather.
What horrible weather.
I saw it with my own eyes.
I saw it with my own eyes.
I think I've filled in everything correctly.
I think I've filled in everything correctly.
He was born in New York.
He was born in New York.
Unlike her friends, she never gave up hope.
Unlike her friends, she never gave up hope.
This is only the first half.
This is only the first half.
What do you think?
What do you think?
My treat.
My treat.
He has quite a few friends.
He has quite a few friends.
Walt invented the steam engine.
Walt invented the steam engine.
I'm full.
I'm full.
Do me a favor.
Do me a favor.
We too finished a bottle of wine.
We too finished a bottle of wine.
The girl in red is his girlfriend.
The girl in red is his girlfriend.
I was late for work yesterday.
I was late for work yesterday.
He was not a bit tired.
He was not a bit tired.
Don't dream away your time.
Don't dream away your time.
I would like to wash the clothes for you.
I would like to wash the clothes for you.
You should have a mind of your own.
You should have a mind of your own.
We're planning a tour to Italy this summer.
We're planning a tour to Italy this summer.
Close the door after you, please.
Close the door after you, please.
May I speak to Laura, please?
May I speak to Laura, please?
Just for entertainment.
Just for entertainment.
The question will be settled tonight.
The question will be settled tonight.
How do you like our English literature prof?
How do you like our English literature prof?
I'm sorry to have bothered you.
I'm sorry to have bothered you.
He resolved to give up smoking.
He resolved to give up smoking.
Don't cry over spilt milk.
Don't cry over spilt milk.
I think so.
I think so.
She hired a car by the hour.
She hired a car by the hour.
How much does it cost?
How much does it cost?
Somebody is always complaining to others.
Somebody is always complaining to others.
I hope you enjoy your stay with us.
I hope you enjoy your stay with us.
He had a good many friends here.
He had a good many friends here.
I haven't seen you for ages.
I haven't seen you for ages.
He will blame you for carelessness.
He will blame you for carelessness.
He is taller than I by a head.
He is taller than I by a head.
I'm good at freestyle and breaststroke.
I'm good at freestyle and breaststroke.
Watch out.
Watch out.
I can give you a number of excuses.
I can give you a number of excuses.
We regard the matter as nothing important.
We regard the matter as nothing important.
He spent most of his life gathering money.
He spent most of his life gathering money.
You'd better let her alone.
You'd better let her alone.
I heard someone laughing.
I heard someone laughing.
Great minds think alike.
Great minds think alike.
He hired a workman to repair the fence.
He hired a workman to repair the fence.
She has been to school.
She has been to school.
Suppose it rains, what shall we do?
Suppose it rains, what shall we do?
They are paid by the hour.
They are paid by the hour.
The days get longer and the nights get shorter.
The days get longer and the nights get shorter.
You're suffering from an allergy.
You're suffering from an allergy.
Mr. Wang is fixing his bike.
Mr. Wang is fixing his bike.
This company is a regular customer.
This company is our regular customer.
What should I do?
What should I do?
Keep in touch.
Keep in touch.
Ducks know how to swim when they are born.
Ducks know how to swim when they are born.
15 divided by 3 equals 5.
15 divided by 3 equals 5.
I have just heard from my sister, Mary.
I have just heard from my sister, Mary.
There's a good restaurant on the street.
There is a good restaurant on the street.
You may pick whichever one you like best.
You may pick whichever one you like best.
Do you have any suggestions for me?
Do you have any suggestions for me?
The price just covers the cost.
The price just covers the cost.
It is just what I need.
It is just what I need.
She guided the tourists around the castle.
She guided the tourists around the castle.
He led them down the mountain.
He led them down the mountain.
I just made it.
I just made it.
Well done, you are always doing a good job.
Well done, you are always doing a good job.
His looks are always funny.
His looks are always funny.
He is just a child.
He is just a child.
You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Nobody has ever solved this problem.
Nobody has ever solved this problem.
Follow me.
Follow me.
Betty and Susan are talking on the telephone.
Betty and Susan are talking on the telephone.
My grandpa died of hunger in the old days.
My grandpa died of hunger in the old days.
Please push the ladder against the wall.
Please push the ladder against the wall.
I am told that you dance wonderfully well.
I am told that you dance wonderfully well.
Think carefully before you act.
Think carefully before you act.
I'm very glad to hear that.
I'm very glad to hear that.
To be careful.
To be careful.
He owes my uncle $100.
He owes my uncle $100.
He is respectful to his elders.
He is respectful to his elders.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
I learned that I had passed the test.
I learned that I had passed the test.
He has a remarkable memory.
He has a remarkable memory.
He has been sick for 3 weeks.
He has been sick for 3 weeks.
My efforts resulted in nothing.
My efforts resulted in nothing.
She is a composer for the harp.
She is a composer for the harp.
Don't lose your head.
Don't lose your head.
Take care.
Take care.
See you.
See you.
He is a smart boy.
He is a smart boy.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Let me see your driver's license, please.
Let me see your driver's license, please.
They praised him highly.
They praised him highly.
A lovely day, isn't it?
A lovely day, isn't it?
The letter X stands for an unknown number.
The letter X stands for an unknown number.
None of your business.
None of your business.
Our school covers 100 square meters.
Our school covers 100 square meters.
I'll try my best.
I'll try my best.
Do you feel like going to that new disco?
Do you feel like going to that new disco?
There are lots of huge buildings in Beijing.
There are lots of huge buildings in Beijing.
They stopped talking when their boss came in.
They stopped talking when their boss came in.
I like ice cream.
I like ice cream.
Don't fall for it.
Don't fall for it.
The doctor began to operate on the boy.
The doctor began to operate on the boy.
I have a good idea.
I have a good idea.
What's your plan for the summer vacation?
What's your plan for the summer vacation?
I'll furnish my house with furniture.
I'll furnish my house with furniture.
We should save unnecessary expenses.
We should save unnecessary expenses.
No problem.
No problem.
It's nothing to be surprised about.
It's nothing to be surprised about.
Time is money.
Time is money.
They crowned him king.
They crowned him king.
You can call me anytime.
You can call me anytime.
Not until last week did I get a work permit.
Not until last week did I get a work permit.
The child sobbed sadly.
The child sobbed sadly.
I've got to start working out.
I've got to start working out.
I went there 3 days ago.
I went there 3 days ago.
I owe you for my dinner.
I owe you for my dinner.
Try again.
Try again.
He covered himself with a quilt.
He covered himself with a quilt.
Love me, love my dog.
Love me, love my dog.
Here's a gift for you.
Here's a gift for you.
No pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain.
The test finished, we began our holiday.
The test finished, we began our holiday.
Truth is the daughter of time.
Truth is the daughter of time.
Whoever comes will be welcomed.
Whoever comes will be welcomed.
What day is today?
What day is today?
It's none of your business.
It's none of your business.
Will you connect this wire to the television?
Will you connect this wire to the television?
The grass is moist early in the morning.
The grass is moist early in the morning.
You look as if you didn't care.
You look as if you didn't care.
Anything else?
Anything else?
What's new?
What's new?
Brevity is the soul of wit.
Brevity is the soul of wit.
Her family are all music lovers.
Her family are all music lovers.
Don't be so modest.
Don't be so modest.
Ice cream is popular among children.
Ice cream is popular among children.
Thank you for your advice.
Thank you for your advice.
I've got too much work to do.
I've got too much work to do.
A wet road is usually slippery.
A wet road is usually slippery.
Our school is in the east of Beijing.
Our school is in the east of Beijing.
Mother doesn't make up.
Mother doesn't make up.
The students declared against cheating.
The students declared against cheating.
I have a surprise for you.
I have a surprise for you.
Take a seat, please. Make yourself at home.
Take a seat, please. Make yourself at home.
Don't forget to keep in touch.
Don't forget to keep in touch.
Time is up.
Time is up.
I have never seen the movie.
I have never seen the movie.
Me too.
Me too.
Speak louder, please.
Speak louder, please.
The book is protected by copyright.
The book is protected by copyright.
His cake is 3 times bigger than mine.
His cake is 3 times bigger than mine.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
He grasped both my hands.
He grasped both my hands.
Cancer is a deadly disease.
Cancer is a deadly disease.
How much?
How much?
Time is more valuable than money.
Time is more valuable than money.
How is it going?
How's it going?
Do you have any plans for the long weekend?
Do you have any plans for the long weekend?
His father runs a restaurant.
His father runs a restaurant.
What happened to you?
What happened to you?
I suppose you dance much?
I suppose you dance much.
He is ill in bed.
He is ill in bed.
What a lovely little girl she is.
What a lovely little girl she is.
Keep your temper under control.
Keep your temper under control.
The damage was caused by external forces.
The damage was caused by external forces.
Your English is improving little by little.
Your English is improving little by little.
Everything has its beginning.
Everything has its beginning.
Just wait and see.
Just wait and see.
I can't afford a new car.
I can't afford a new car.
Have fun.
Have fun.
The sun comes up in the east.
The sun comes up in the east.
They charge the fault on him.
They charge the fault on him.
I'm not guessing, I really know.
I'm not guessing, I really know.
He is acting an old man.
He is acting an old man.
It's a fine day.
It's a fine day.
What a nice day it is.
What a nice day it is.
My parents want me to go abroad.
My parents want me to go abroad.
Their interest is listening to others.
Their interest is listening to others.
Who's calling?
Who's calling?
You need to work out.
You need to work out.
Her handbag goes with her clothes.
Her handbag goes with her clothes.
This one cannot compare with that one.
This one cannot compare with that one.
The examination put a lot of stress on him.
The examination put a lot of stress on him.
Let's go for a walk, shall we?
Let's go for a walk, shall we?
There are many stars in the sky.
There are many stars in the sky.
Is this the fight bus for the Capitol Library?
Is this the fight bus for the Capitol Library?
It's against the law.
It's against the law.
What do you desire me to do?
What do you desire me to do?
I lost the door key about here.
I lost the door key about here.
He decided to bring a suit against his boss.
He decided to bring a suit against his boss.
Those are watermelons.
Those are watermelons.
Susan is going to finish college.
Susan is going to finish college.
Why isn't Mrs. Lee's cat catching the mice?
Why isn't Mrs. Lee's cat catching the mice?
It's time to tell her the truth.
It's time to tell her the truth.
Why did you stay at home?
Why did you stay at home?
This car is in good condition.
This car is in good condition.
He was married to a friend of mine.
He was married to a friend of mine.
My God.
My God.
There is a chair below the window.
There is a chair below the window.
A bad workman quarrels with his tools.
A bad workman quarrels with his tools.
Yes, I suppose so.
Yes, I suppose so.
Bob has always had a crush on Lucy.
Bob has always had a crush on Lucy.
He neither smokes nor drinks.
He neither smokes nor drinks.
I have had several conversations with him.
I have had several conversations with him.
It's the hottest day I've had so far.
It's the hottest day I've had so far.
He usually stays at home with his pet dog.
He usually stays at home with his pet dog.
You can get what you want.
You can get what you want.
May I know the quantity you require?
May I know the quantity you require?
Allow me.
Allow me.
What do you think of this one?
What do you think of this one?
May I use your pen?
May I use your pen?
You may as well tell me the truth.
You may as well tell me the truth.
We can't go out because of the rain.
We can't go out because of the rain.
What a pity.
What a pity.
You can either stay or leave.
You can either stay or leave.
It was your turn to wash them yesterday.
It was your turn to wash them yesterday.
I decline.
I decline.
She is a good-looking girl.
She is a good-looking girl.
They will arrive in half an hour.
They will arrive in half an hour.
We are all busy with work.
We are all busy with work.
You owe me one.
You owe me one.
I don't think much of the movie.
I don't think much of the movie.
She was totally exhausted.
She was totally exhausted.
When was the house built?
When was the house built?
He never misses a chance to see a movie.
He never misses a chance to see a movie.
I am looking forward to your visit next week.
I am looking forward to your visit next week.
Lying and stealing are immoral.
Lying and stealing are immoral.
He's a terrible man when he's angry.
He's a terrible man when he's angry.
The truth is quite other than what you think.
The truth is quite other than what you think.
He knows English better than I.
He knows English better than I.
It's Sunday today.
It's Sunday today.
Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself.
Have you cleared your luggage with customs?
Have you cleared your luggage with customs?
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
The train arrived on time.
The train arrived on time.
The stars are too far away.
The stars are too far away.
The sea sparkled in the sunlight.
The sea sparkled in the sunlight.
Beyond all questions, you are right.
Beyond all questions, you were right.
It appears to be a true story.
It appears to be a true story.
1/3 of this area is covered with forest.
1/3 of this area is covered with forest.
We enjoyed driving along the new expressway.
We enjoyed driving along the new expressway.
We look forward to your visit.
We look forward to your visit.
It is tomorrow that they will have a meeting.
It is tomorrow that they will have a meeting.
I felt no regret for it.
I felt no regret for it.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Please give my best regards to your family.
Please give my best regards to your family.
The mother sat the child at a little table.
The mother sat the child at a little table.
I don't know if I'll have the patience.
I don't know if I'll have the patience.
What is worth doing is worth doing well.
What is worth doing is worth doing well.
It's odd that they didn't reply our letter.
It's odd that they didn't reply our letter.
I'll fix you up.
I'll fix you up.
I am busy. How is your business?
I am busy. How is your business?
I caught the last bus.
I caught the last bus.
May I ask some questions?
May I ask some questions?
Don't move.
Don't move.
Even a child can answer this question.
Even a child can answer this question.
I have a lot in common with my sister.
I have a lot in common with my sister.
Is the cut still painful?
Is the cut still painful?
He drives more carefully than you.
He drives more carefully than you.
She goes to work every day except Sunday.
She goes to work every day except Sunday.
I'm single.
I'm single.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
I can't make this machine run properly.
I can't make this machine run properly.
I'm looking forward to a prompt reply.
I'm looking forward to a prompt reply.
What shall we do tonight?
What shall we do tonight?
Move out of my way.
Move out of my way.
He is commonly supposed to be foolish.
He is commonly supposed to be foolish.
He can't take a joke.
He can't take a joke.
This way.
This way.
Don't keep me waiting long.
Don't keep me waiting long.
I agree.
I agree.
I think you have the wrong number.
I think you have the wrong number.
I don't think it will lead to a good result.
I don't think it will lead to a good result.
Being a mother is not easy.
Being a mother is not easy.
He does everything without aim.
He does everything without aim.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Would you like a cup of tea?
Linda speaks as if she were a boss.
Linda speaks as if she were a boss.
Make up your mind.
Make up your mind.
The eggs are sold by the dozen.
The eggs are sold by the dozen.
I have no choice.
I have no choice.
They employed him as a consultant.
They employed him as a consultant.
Who but Jack would do such a thing?
Who but Jack would do such a thing?
I'll have to try that.
I'll have to try that.
I wish I lived in New York.
I wish I lived in New York.
Someone is ringing the bell.
Someone is ringing the bell.
Make yourself at home.
Make yourself at home.
It's a long story.
It's a long story.
Be quiet.
Be quiet.
I felt sort of ill.
I felt sort of ill.
What you need is just rest.
What you need is just rest.
It's a secret between you and me.
It's a secret between you and me.
I will be back by the end of next month.
I will be back by the end of next month.
You are just in time.
You are just in time.
He has a nice sum of money put away.
He has a nice sum of money put away.
All for one, one for all.
All for one, one for all.
If only I could fly.
If only I could fly.
Opportunity knocks but once.
Opportunity knocks but once.
The ice is hard enough to skate on.
The ice is hard enough to skate on.
The boy was too nervous to speak.
The boy was too nervous to speak.
This is a little something for you.
This is a little something for you.
This is because we feel pain.
This is because we feel pain.
My false teeth are stuck to it.
My false teeth are stuck to it.
Would you like to leave a message?
Would you like to leave a message?
He struck his attacker on the ear.
He struck his attacker on the ear.
Stop making such a noise.
Stop making such a noise.
It took him a little time to fix that watch.
It took him a little time to fix that watch.
I'd like to get this film developed.
I'd like to get this film developed.
She dressed herself hastily.
She dressed herself hastily.
Count me on.
Count me on.
In a word, I am tired of everything.
In a word, I am tired of everything.
No spitting on the street.
No spitting on the street.
I am a football fan.
I am a football fan.
They plan to immigrate to Finland next year.
They plan to immigrate to Finland next year.
Don't give me that.
Don't give me that.
Spring is a pretty season.
Spring is a pretty season.
We are divided in our opinions.
We are divided in our opinions.
You're welcome to stay with us next time.
You're welcome to stay with us next time.
That makes no difference.
That makes no difference.
I don't doubt that he will help me.
I don't doubt that he will help me.
Let's watch TV with a candle on.
Let's watch TV with a candle on.
I go to school by bike every day.
I go to school by bike every day.
I expect to be there this evening.
I expect to be there this evening.
Will you pick me up at my place?
Will you pick me up at my place?
The machines will not operate properly.
The machines will not operate properly.
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
The bat together with the balls was stolen.
The bat together with the balls was stolen.
There'll be some sport reviews on TV.
There'll be some sport reviews on TV.
I want to see the film again.
I want to see the film again.
Whichever you choose, you won't be satisfied.
Whichever you choose, you won't be satisfied.
I have been putting on weight.
I have been putting on weight.
It's only a party in honor of my birthday.
It's only a party in honor of my birthday.
Aren't you concerned about it?
Aren't you concerned about it?
Do you accept credit cards?
Do you accept credit cards?
I develop films myself.
I develop films myself.
Why don't I pick you up at your house?
Why don't I pick you up at your house?
Listening with your heart is good for you.
Listening with your heart is good for you.
I can't follow you.
I can't follow you.
I am looking forward to your early reply.
I am looking forward to your early reply.
He found my lecture interesting.
He found my lecture interesting.
This boy has no job.
This boy has no job.
You did fairly well.
You did fairly well.
He sat with his arms across the chest.
He sat with his arms across the chest.
I have a large collection of CDs.
I have a large collection of CDs.
He looks very healthy.
He looks very healthy.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Just wonderful.
Just wonderful.
Being criticized is awful.
Being criticized is awful.
There's a bridge over the river.
There is a bridge over the river.
The salve will heal slight burns.
The salve will heal slight burns.
He suggests you leave here at once.
He suggests you leave here at once.
I cannot put up with my noisy roommates.
I cannot put up with my noisy roommates.
He shot the lion with a gun.
He shot the lion with a gun.
The book you ask for is sold out.
The book you ask for is sold out.
He invited me to dinner yesterday.
He invited me to dinner yesterday.
He does exercises every day in the morning.
He does exercises every day in the morning.
Just read it for me.
Just read it for me.
He fell behind with his work.
He fell behind with his work.
Forget it.
Forget it.
The play may begin at any moment.
The play may begin at any moment.
Well, it depends.
Well, it depends.
Try to look on the bright side of things.
Try to look on the bright side of things.
Believe it or not.
Believe it or not.
I am afraid that I'll have to go.
I am afraid that I'll have to go.
I would like to check out.
I would like to check out.
He won an election.
He won an election.
He was trained to be a lawyer.
He was trained to be a lawyer.
It is no use learning without thinking.
It is no use learning without thinking.
I haven't heard from her for a long time.
I haven't heard from her for a long time.
I'm lost.
I'm lost.
You should learn these words by heart.
You should learn these words by heart.
The editor overlooked a print error.
The editor overlooked a print error.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I am so sorry about this.
I am so sorry about this.
I am on my way to the grocery store.
I am on my way to the grocery store.
You're really killing me.
You're really killing me.
That's neat.
That's neat.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
I have the right to know.
I have the right to know.
I was taking care of Sally.
I was taking care of Sally.
Talking with you is a pleasure.
Talking with you is a pleasure.
He made his way through the forest.
He made his way through the forest.
Is there any sugar in the bottle?
Is there any sugar in the bottle?
Go right back to the beginning.
Go right back to the beginning.
Were there any letters for me this morning?
Were there any letters for me this morning?
Could I have those 2 tickets, please?
Could I have those 2 tickets, please?
My mouth is watering.
My mouth is watering.
Are you kidding?
Are you kidding?
Long time no see.
Long time no see.
She is poor but quite respectable.
She is poor but quite respectable.
It is an excellent novel in every way.
It is an excellent novel in every way.
Did you enter the contest?
Did you enter the contest?
Feel better.
Feel better.
Where can we make the insurance claim?
Where can we make the insurance claim?
I'm his fan.
I'm his fan.
Who told you that?
Who told you that?
I'm very proud of you.
I'm very proud of you.
The view is great.
The view is great.
It's very thoughtful of you.
It's very thoughtful of you.
You asked for it.
You asked for it.
I count you as one of my friends.
I count you as one of my friends.
We are all in favor of this plan.
We are all in favor of this plan.
I fell in love with her at first sight.
I fell in love with her at first sight.
He devoted his life to the study of science.
He devoted his life to the study of science.
Let me see.
Let me see.
Now she looks pale as if she were ill.
Now she looks pale as if she were ill.
What's your favorite steps?
What's your favorite steps?
I don't like what you are saying.
I don't like what you are saying.
No littering on the campus.
No littering on the campus.
Would you like to go to a party with me?
Would you like to go to a party with me?
What's the point of going to college?
What's the point of going to college?
I will seek from my doctor's advice.
I will seek from my doctor's advice.
I'm on your side.
I'm on your side.
I don't know how to express my gratitude.
I don't know how to express my gratitude.
I really need to lose some weight.
I really need to lose some weight.
I promise.
I promise.
Do I'll have to.
Do I'll have to.
Don't let me down.
Don't let me down.
We should make good use of our time.
We should make good use of our time.
I get up at 6 o'clock.
I get up at 6 o'clock.
God helps those who He1P themselves.
God helps those who He1P themselves.
Here we are row M, seats L and 3.
Here we are row M, seats L and 3.
This work itself is very easy.
This work itself is very easy.
He will do anything but work.
He will do anything but work.
It's her field.
It's her field.
So long.
So long.
The road divides here.
The road divides here.
He has a sense of humor.
He has a sense of humor.
That's a terrific idea.
That's a terrific idea.
It seemed as if there was no way out.
It seemed as if there was no way out.
I can express myself in good English.
I can express myself in good English.
The brain needs a continuous supply of blood.
The brain needs a continuous supply of blood.
Any day will do.
Any day will do.
He reminds me of his brother.
He reminds me of his brother.
The color of her dress suits her very well.
The color of her dress suits her very well.
Here you are.
Here you are.
I'll be right there.
I'll be right there.
Any messages for me?
Any messages for me?
They are arguing over who should pay the bill.
They are arguing over who should pay the bill.
Your hand feels cold.
Your hand feels cold.
You'll save time not waiting for the elevator.
You'll save time not waiting for the elevator.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
I'm on a diet.
I'm on a diet.
It is the best film that I have ever seen.
It is the best film that I have ever seen.
I don't mean it.
I don't mean it.
He set up a fine example to all of us.
He set up a fine example to all of us.
Why not?
Why not?
We'll take our holiday sometime in August.
We'll take our holiday sometime in August.
He has to take care of his sick mother.
He has to take care of his sick mother.
Please let me check the bill.
Please let me check the bill.
She teaches foreign students Chinese.
She teaches foreign students Chinese.
I'm fed up with my work.
I'm fed up with my work.
I have something to tell you.
I have something to tell you.
I'll check it out.
I'll check it out.
He is physically mature.
He is physically mature.
That's the latest fashion.
That's the latest fashion.
He inspected the car for defects.
He inspected the car for defects.
She mended the broken doll.
She mended the broken doll.
Easy come, easy go.
Easy come, easy go.
A red tie will match that suit.
A red tie will match that suit.
There are mice in Mrs. Lee's kitchen.
There are mice in Mrs. Lee's kitchen.
They stared at the huge tiger with awe.
They stared at the huge tiger with awe.
Supper is ready at 6.
Supper is ready at 6.
Mr. Smith taught English at a school.
Mr. Smith taught English at a school.
Does the computer ever make a mistake?
Does the computer ever make a mistake?
It's time you went to bed.
It's time you went to bed.
How peaceful and beautiful the country is.
How peaceful and beautiful the country is.
She had a bad cold.
She had a bad cold.
It is not so easy as you think.
It is not so easy as you think.
I had to sit up all night writing the report.
I had to sit up all night writing the report.
Don't be so childish.
Don't be so childish.
He has many strange ideas in his mind.
He has many strange ideas in his mind.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Help yourself.
Help yourself.
I like all kinds of fruit.
I like all kinds of fruit.
I don't have any cash with me.
I don't have any cash with me.
I see.
I see.
That's all.
That's all.
I'm not used to drinking.
I'm not used to drinking.
His talk covered many subjects.
His talk covered many subjects.
John asked Grace to marry him.
John asked Grace to marry him.
Jack is the strongest boy in the class.
Jack is the strongest boy in the class.
He bothered me with a great many questions.
He bothered me with a great many questions.
Its origin is still a mystery now.
Its origin is still a mystery now.
This house is my own.
This house is my own.
After you.
After you.
We reach London this afternoon.
We reached London this afternoon.
Let me tell you some details about clearance.
Let me tell you some details about clearance.
How about going to a movie?
How about going to a movie?
Did you miss the bus?
Did you miss the bus?
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
How do I control myself? I can't calm down.
How do I control myself? I can't calm down.
This question is too complicated for me.
This question is too complicated for me.
You will soon get used to the work.
You will soon get used to the work.
All characters in the book are imaginary.
All characters in the book are imaginary.
True and false have opposite meanings.
True and false have opposite meanings.
I love this game.
I love this game.
You mustn't aim too high.
You mustn't aim too high.
I have just finished a book.
I have just finished the book.
Which would you prefer?
Which would you prefer?
East, west, home is best.
East, west, home is best.
How are things going?
How are things going?
Are your grandparents still living?
Are your grandparents still living?
Not yet.
Not yet.
John seldom gets together with his friends.
John seldom gets together with his friends.
Jean is a blue-eyed girl.
Jean is a blue-eyed girl.
He is tough. But I am even tougher.
He is tough, but I am even tougher.
They insisted on staying rather than going.
They insisted on staying rather than going.
The secret was spread among the crowd.
The secret was spread among the crowd.
The sweater is of good quality.
The sweater is of good quality.
Trust me, the game is really worth playing.
Trust me, the game is really worth playing.
This joke has gone a little too far.
This joke has gone a little too far.
What time is it?
What time is it?
Wake me up at 5:30.
Wake me up at 5:30.
The doctor asked me to watch what I eat.
The doctor asked me to watch what I eat.
Are you going to have a party?
Are you going to have a party?
I have to catch a plane. Could you hurry?
I have to catch a plane. Could you hurry?
He said he was educated in the United States.
He said he was educated in the United States.
Many people have been out of work recently.
Many people have been out of work recently.
Tomorrow will be a holiday.
Tomorrow will be a holiday.
She feared staying alone in the farmhouse.
She feared staying alone in the farmhouse.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
How about a drink tonight?
How about a drink tonight?
It sounds great.
It sounds great.
There is no one but hopes to be rich.
There is no one but hopes to be rich.
Would you like some help?
Would you like some help?
She spent a lot of money on books.
She spent a lot of money on books.
People enjoyed the stamps very much.
People enjoyed the stamps very much.
The teams are coming onto the field.
The teams are coming onto the field.
There's a mark of ink on his shirt.
There is a mark of ink on his shirt.
Of course.
Of course.
She became more and more beautiful.
She became more and more beautiful.
Whatever I said, he'd disagree.
Whatever I said, he'd disagree.
She has been collecting stamps.
She has been collecting stamps.
Draw your chair up to the table.
Draw your chair up to the table.
He suddenly appeared in the party.
He suddenly appeared in the party.
No one knows.
No one knows.
The sight of the dead body scared him stiff.
The sight of the dead body scared him stiff.
A clear conscience laughs at false accusation.
A clear conscience laughs at false accusation.
I bought it the day it was released.
I bought it the day it was released.
Show your tickets, please.
Show your tickets, please.
I don't think you are right.
I don't think you are right.
The Smiths are my neighbors.
The Smiths are my neighbors.
My father is at home looking for the ticket.
My father is at home looking for the ticket.
You may have heard of birth control.
You may have heard of birth control.
He had to choose between death and dishonor.
He had to choose between death and dishonor.
New China was founded in L949.
New China was founded in L949.
They covered 120 miles in a single night.
They covered 120 miles in a single night.
It's very kind of you to help me.
It's very kind of you to help me.
He is looking for a job.
He is looking for a job.
I could hardly speak.
I could hardly speak.
Did you fight with others?
Did you fight with others?
His words are strongly impressed on my memory.
His words are strongly impressed on my memory.
I want to have a part-time job.
I want to have a part-time job.
Money is no more than our servant.
Money is no more than our servant.
Tony speaks English and he plays tennis.
Tony speaks English and he plays tennis.
Could you tell me where I can wash my hands?
Could you tell me where I can wash my hands?
The two brothers look very much alike.
The two brothers look very much alike.
What we read influences our thinking.
What we read influences our thinking.
Come on.
Come on.
They rode their respective bikes.
They rode their respective bikes.
The price is reasonable.
The price is reasonable.
They hurt.
They hurt.
To tell the truth, I don't like disco.
To tell the truth, I don't like disco.
The flowers make the room more beautiful.
The flowers make the room more beautiful.
So I just take what I want.
So I just take what I want.
I doubted whether the story is true.
I doubted whether the story is true.
Learning English is like building a house.
Learning English is like building a house.
Be careful.
Be careful.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
I will be more careful.
I will be more careful.
He is in his everyday clothes.
He is in his everyday clothes.
You've got a point there.
You've got a point there.
The sudden barking frightened Clara.
The sudden barking frightened Clara.
He is my age.
He is my age.
I am sick of always waiting for you.
I am sick of always waiting for you.
We often call him by his nickname.
We often call him by his nickname.
I would rather stay at home alone.
I would rather stay at home alone.
Your life is your own affair.
Your life is your own affair.
He ran his horse up the hill.
He ran his horse up the hill.
Who's kicking off?
Who's kicking off?
Just around the corner.
Just around the corner.
Come to see me whenever you like.
Come to see me whenever you like.
I saw him playing football on the playground.
I saw him playing football on the playground.
He is the happiest man alive.
He is the happiest man alive.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
These shoes don't fit right.
These shoes don't fit right.
I'm your lucky fellow then.
I'm your lucky fellow then.
Guess what?
Guess what?
I'd like to look at some sweaters.
I'd like to look at some sweaters.
The doctor advised me to give up smoking.
The doctor advised me to give up smoking.
I know all about it.
I know all about it.
He is collecting money.
He is collecting money.
Let us do it by ourselves, will you?
Let us do it by ourselves, will you?
Neither of the men spoke.
Neither of the men spoke.
He is capable of any crime.
He is capable of any crime.
He came by train.
He came by train.
He has a large income.
He has a large income.
I feel I am the happiest person in the world.
I feel I am the happiest person in the world.
I'm not sure whether I have locked the door.
I'm not sure whether I have locked the door.
There is some difference between the twins.
There is some difference between the twins.
Slow down.
Slow down.
She is standing in the front of the bus.
She is standing in the front of the bus.
T can't help it.
T can't help it.
She's under the weather.
She's under the weather.
We are good friends.
We are good friends.
Let bygones be bygones.
Let bygones be bygones.
I will never forget it.
I will never forget it.
There go the house lights.
There go the house lights.
Example is better than precept.
Example is better than precept.
You did right.
You did right.
Could you direct me to the station, please?
Could you direct me to the station, please?
The rumor had no basis.
The rumor had no basis.
He always talks big.
He always talks big.
I do not care whether it rains or not.
I do not care whether it rains or not.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I haven't even touched your tooth yet.
I haven't even touched your tooth yet.
Fasten your seat belt.
Fasten your seat belt.
Wait a moment, I'll be with you in an instant.
Wait a moment, I'll be with you in an instant.
He used to learn everything by rote.
He used to learn everything by rote.
It rather surprised me.
It rather surprised me.
She really wishes her clock had rung.
She really wishes her clock had rung.
Great efforts ensure the success of our work.
Great efforts ensure the success of our work.
I'm in a hurry.
I'm in a hurry.
I think I've caught a cold.
I think I've caught a cold.
What a good deal.
What a good deal.
But I plan to weed the yard today.
But I plan to weed the yard today.
We just caught the plane.
We just caught the plane.
Japan is to the east of China.
Japan is to the east of China.
Neither you nor he is wrong.
Neither you nor he is wrong.
I fear that he drinks too much.
I fear that he drinks too much.
You have my word.
You have my word.
We get to London this afternoon.
We get to London this afternoon.
What's your trouble?
What's your trouble?
I'd like to cash a traveler's check, please.
I'd like to cash a traveler's check, please.
It's going too far.
It's going too far.
I wish I knew my neighbor.
I wish I knew my neighbor.
What you said was quite true.
What you said was quite true.
I walked across the park.
I walked across the park.
It has become much cooler.
It has become much cooler.
After a pause he continued his story.
After a pause he continued his story.
A barking dog doesn't bite.
A barking dog doesn't bite.
I can do nothing but that.
I can do nothing but that.
This is a good example of his poetry.
This is a good example of his poetry.
I have 4 books and 2 magazines to check out.
I have 4 books and 2 magazines to check out.
He is only about 5 feet high.
He is only about 5 feet high.
Good job.
Good job.
The teacher tested us in English.
The teacher tested us in English.
Good luck.
Good luck.
This pen doesn't write well.
This pen doesn't write well.
It's no use complaining.
It's no use complaining.
The dress doesn't fit her, she is too thin.
The dress doesn't fit her, she is too thin.
It seems all right.
It seems all right.
I do want to see him now.
I do want to see him now.
He walks with a quick pace.
He walks with a quick pace.
We're all for it.
We're all for it.
Check your answers with mine.
Check your answers with mine.
It really takes time.
It really takes time.
Don't trust to chance.
Don't trust to chance.
Plenty of sleep is healthful.
Plenty of sleep is healthful.
The doctor is taking my blood pressure.
The doctor is taking my blood pressure.
Does she like ice cream?
Does she like ice cream?
Nancy will retire next year.
Nancy will retire next year.
Never mind.
Never mind.
His previous attempts had been unsuccessful.
His previous attempts had been unsuccessful.
But who will do all the housework?
But who will do all the housework?
Things are getting better.
Things are getting better.
Why don't you attend an aerobic class?
Why don't you attend an aerobic class?
Don't pull the chairs about, boys.
Don't pull the chairs about, boys.
He repaired his house.
He repaired his house.
Clothes make the man.
Clothes make the man.
I dig songs and I like pop music very much.
I dig songs and I like pop music very much.
Your answer is satisfying. I feel satisfied.
Your answer is satisfying. I feel satisfied.
Once you begin, you must continue.
Once you begin, you must continue.
We all desire happiness.
We all desire happiness.
The doctor's words made him feel comfortable.
The doctor's words made him feel comfortable.
You really look sharp today.
You really look sharp today.
Not a sound was heard.
Not a sound was heard.
Will you be free tomorrow evening?
Will you be free tomorrow evening?
It's too good to be true.
It's too good to be true.
I'll see to it.
I'll see to it.
Let's take a short break for lunch.
Let's take a short break for lunch.
What he likes best is making jokes.
What he likes best is making jokes.
They don't often have a bad day this year.
They don't often have a bad day this year.
To know everything is to know nothing.
To know everything is to know nothing.
Mr. Smith is in charge of this class.
Mr. Smith is in charge of this class.
You set me up.
You set me up.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I'd like to repair our differences.
I'd like to repair our differences.
Some people have compared books to friends.
Some people have compared books to friends.
He owned himself defeated.
He owned himself defeated.
I gave much time to the old car.
I gave much time to the old car.
You can make it.
You can make it.
That is my idea about friendship.
That is my idea about friendship.
All at once, a rabbit came out of a hole.
All at once, a rabbit came out of the hole.
Time is running out.
Time is running out.
Are you free this Saturday?
Are you free this Saturday?
I smelled a smell of a cooking.
I smell the smell of cooking.
Let's not waste our time.
Let's not waste our time.
You can't go in no matter who you are.
You can't go in no matter who you are.
You really have an ear for pop music.
You really have an ear for pop music.
Don't let chances pass by.
Don't let chances pass by.
What about you?
What about you?
I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon.
First come, first served.
First come, first served.
We need to cooperate perfectly to win the game.
We need to cooperate perfectly to win the game.
He suggested a picnic.
He suggested a picnic.
There was a notice in the supermarket.
There was a notice in the supermarket.
You are a chicken.
You are a chicken.
Another cat came to my house.
Another cat came to my house.
I meet the boss himself.
I meet the boss himself.
I'll see you at 6.
I'll see you at 6.
I determined that nothing should be changed.
I determined that nothing should be changed.
The whole world knows that.
The whole world knows that.
To be honest with you, I'm 20.
To be honest with you, I'm 20.
He dare not tell us his evil conduct.
He dare not tell us his evil conduct.
Can you adapt yourself to the new job?
Can you adapt yourself to the new job?
It is growing cool.
It is growing cool.
We walk on the garden path.
We walk on the garden path.
No way.
No way.
Columbus discovered America in 1492.
Columbus discovered America in 1492.
The wall has ears.
The wall has ears.
My brother is seeking a job.
My brother is seeking a job.
Can I help you?
Can I help you?
The price includes postage charges.
The price includes postage charges.
He came to the point at once.
He came to the point at once.
She sang perfectly in the hall last night.
She sang perfectly in the hall last night.
I'll just play it by ear.
I'll just play it by ear.
There was a murder in London yesterday.
There was a murder in London yesterday.
I get hold of you at last.
I get hold of you at last.
I was alone, but not lonely.
I was alone, but not lonely.
I have my hair cut every month.
I have my hair cut every month.
My car needs washing.
My car needs washing.
Let go.
Let go.
I'll be back soon.
I'll be back soon.
There isn't any water in the bottle.
There isn't any water in the bottle.
What does she like?
What does she like?
As you know, I am a very kind person.
As you know, I am a very kind person.
He has tasted the sweets and bitters of life.
He has tasted the sweets and bitters of life.
Can you recognize that woman, Mary?
Can you recognize that woman, Mary?
I appreciate John's helping in time.
I appreciate John's helping in time.
It's a friendly competition.
It's a friendly competition.
Nothing but death can part the couple.
Nothing but death can part the couple.
Give me a hand.
Give me a hand.
There is an interesting film on Channel 1.
There is an interesting film on Channel 1.
That's always the case.
That's always the case.
Her tooth ached all night.
Her tooth ached all night.
What's the weather like today?
What's the weather like today?
Let's go out to have a dinner, shall we?
Let's go out to have a dinner, shall we?
She was injured badly in the accident.
She was injured badly in the accident.
Words can't express what I felt then.
Words can't express what I felt then.
There comes a bus.
There comes a bus.
A lost chance never returns.
A lost chance never returns.
What's your goal in life?
What's your goal in life?
He broke his words once again.
He broke his words once again.
Is it true or false?
Is it true or false?
She runs every day in order to lose weight.
She runs every day in order to lose weight.
Winter is a cold season.
Winter is a cold season.
I quit.
I quit.
Yes, I wouldn't go home early if I were you.
Yes, I wouldn't go home early if I were you.
Skating is interesting.
Skating is interesting.
It's rude to stare at other people.
It's rude to stare at other people.
I'm not sure I can do it.
I'm not sure I can do it.
Don't count on me.
Don't count on me.
He is heavily insured against death.
He is heavily insured against death.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
He seems a little nervous.
He seems a little nervous.
His boss might get angry with him.
His boss might get angry with him.
It is clear that the cat has eaten it.
It is clear that the cat has eaten it.
You may choose whatever you like.
You may choose whatever you like.
He talks as if you were the head of the office.
He talks as if he were the head of the office.
He paused for a reply.
He paused for a reply.
Patience is a mark of confidence.
Patience is a mark of confidence.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Money is not everything.
Money is not everything.
You'd better look before you leap.
You'd better look before you leap.
I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon.
How's everything?
How's everything?
Let's divide the cake into 3.
Let's divide the cake into 3.
Where do you want to meet?
Where do you want to meet?
I really enjoyed myself.
I really enjoyed myself.
I found him seated on the bench.
I found him seated on the bench.
What about having a pizza first?
What about having a pizza first?
What's up?
What's up?
Take me to the airport, please.
Take me to the airport, please.
He has completed the task.
He has completed the task.
He doesn't care about me.
He doesn't care about me.
Is it yours?
Is it yours?
The weight is too much for my height.
The weight is too much for my height.
His cake is 4 times as big as mine.
His cake is 4 times as big as mine.
It was a lazy, breezy autumn afternoon.
It was a lazy, breezy autumn afternoon.
They're in red and white.
They're in red and white.
I'd like to pick seashells this afternoon.
I'd like to pick seashells this afternoon.
He strolls about the town.
He strolls about the town.
So do I.
So do I.
He was efficient in his work.
He was efficient in his work.
We arrived in London this afternoon.
We arrived in London this afternoon.
If you would only try, you could do it.
If you would only try, you could do it.
They were glad of the examination being over.
They were glad of the examination being over.
Be careful not to fall ill.
Be careful not to fall ill.
None of us is afraid of difficulties.
None of us is afraid of difficulties.